Yo, it's the Curb, your local hangout spot where all is welcome. It's your man Sam Cool here where I talk about it all. Breaking events, pop cultures, movies, etc. What nothing's off limits. Untamed and no filter. Where life experiences and tangents are welcome. Pull your ass up a seat. It's the Curb. You already know I'm here chilling with my co-host Evelyn Champagne. If you didn't know, talk to him, baby. What they gonna say? What you gonna say? She just wanted to say hey to you. Man, I'm tuning in, man. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. You know, y'all always welcome, and I appreciate y'all ears, man. I'm just putting something out there. I'm always about the good energy and bringing it to you. But the main message of the day is going to be positivity, man. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people forgot about that, man, or how to attain that positivity or keep that good energy within you. You know what I mean? And I'm just here to talk to you about that, man. Try to give y'all some good words. You feel me? And you already know what I'm gonna do. Sound Cool Book of Proverbs. We're gonna hit you. If you stay to the end, you're gonna get a good message. Or hey, fast forward to the end. Sometimes people don't want the meat of it, but you don't need the meat of it. Cause I always put a message at the end. You feel me? That's just how I roll. That's just how I roll. You know, sage mode. You know, I ain't even gonna hit my hand signs and give y'all that good chakra. I just want y'all to feel the energy through this thing. But man, I just want to ask how y'all been. I've been well, you know. Sometimes, hey, mental health is a big thing. So you got to learn how to protect your mental. There's a lot of ways, a lot of different ways to protect your mental. And there's a lot of different ways to affect your mental when you step out your domain. You know, your sanctuary, your house, wherever the place you reside at, hell. You know what I mean? When you wake up, all that's come from within. That's the shit you gotta bring up. You feel me? It ain't a lot. It ain't a lot to it. It really isn't. But it's a hell of a thing because it's a mindset you gotta bring. You know, a lot of mindset you gotta bring. But yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot from you. But you know what I'm saying? Everything's negative all around me. Your positivity is something you bring. Negative is something from the outside. You'll never find your positive place or your happy place with something on the outside. It's something you gotta do. You know. That being said, I like to walk the way of the higher road, a better thinking. Cause we all know where you can go to and come from. Some have it in them, some don't. You know what I mean? It's just the way of the world in the most of it. You know, a lot of things can be seen negative, but people put that on you because you're worried about the wrong thing. You know what I mean? You worried about the wrong thing? Like right now, don't be judging me because you're thinking about what's in my cup, double cupped. You know what I mean? I'm double cupped. But why you worried about it? See, you already negative because you're talking shit that don't even have nothing to do with you. See, that's why I brought this up. You really want to know what I'm drinking? Fanta. I do. Ooh, you see that? Look how good the energy is. That bring that to you. But also, I ain't got nobody bothering me. However, people don't know how to protect their energy. They let a lot of that other shit in. And you don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is the question? Why is the question that everybody should be asking themselves? Why? How? And it all starts with you. Just saying, it starts with you. Don't start with nobody else, man. I'm just saying. Because at the end of the day, most aspects always are going to begin with you, regardless of where you at, what your environment is, your upbringing. I mean, hell, it's a lot of things that can affect it, but it starts with you. Because you might be in a relationship, you might not. But hell, you wake up on your own side of the bed. Hey, you know how they say? What's the saying? You wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Well, hell, take your ass back to bed, roll your ass over to the other side, and get up with some shit that you need to do. Cause when you step out your place and I come across you, I ain't really worried about you. Your shit ain't gonna fuck up my stuff. I'm just saying. I can't let it do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't let it do it. You feel me? And a lot of things, a lot of people put negative connotation on things. You know what I mean? Why? Like why things in life are negative. You feel me? Like it's just a lot of stuff. Negativity is just a cloud. You know what I mean? It's just a cloud. A cloud of operating. You feel me? Operating consumed by it. As soon as you in the car, somebody next to you piss you off. What you gonna do? You gonna flick them off? Honk your horn? What the hell that's gonna do? I'm gonna wait. What the hell does that do? Answer. Oh, you heard that? Nah, I don't even care what you judge me on. Nah. But guess what? You ain't answer. Thank you. Why you let that stuff bother you, man? Shoot. Shoot. Oh, get out my drink. Sorry, something was in my. Hey, I thought something fell in my drink. I don't mind sharing. I don't mind sharing. My cup is full. I can pour into other people's cup if I need to. Because I know how to bring that. You feel me? A lot of people can't bring that because they got to fill themselves up first. You can't fill another motherfucker cup up if your cup ain't full. That's just straight up. They even tell you that when you're flying on a trip. Hey, put your mask on first before you try to help somebody else. Because if you ain't right, how the hell you going to get somebody else right? I ain't going to pay you no mind. I hear you. I'm gonna listen to you. I'm never gonna impose or assume anything about you. My expectations of people outside is unfortunately, fortunately, to protect yourself. You shouldn't have an expectation of somebody. You shouldn't do something with the expectation because it's gonna drive you up the motherfucking wall. I'm just being honest. With expectations comes disappointment of somebody you don't even know. Somebody that you used to know. Oh, sorry. Did I break out in a song? I'm just saying. But no, you can't. Forgive me, but I'm just saying. Like, your expectations got to be tempered down. Protect your own self. You know? Why? Why you put so much stock in outside stuff? Why you choosing the wrong battles? Choose your motherfucking battles. You can't fight everyone. You shouldn't fight everyone. You probably can fight everyone. But damn, if you can fight everybody, you need to talk to me so I can learn a little bit from you, so I can hear how you operate with that and still come out on the positive side of that frequency line. Because positive and negative is on the same thing. You just got to tune it right. Because you can always be down. You can always be loved, but you want to be right. There's a spectrum, but there's a thin line, And the fact that everybody operates on that line, it's like sheet music, but you got lines. A lot of things is on the opposite spectrum of whatever it is. Like your boy said it. Joy and pain. What up, sunshine. What's on the other side? They say rain. I'm just saying. One more time. Joy and pain. That's the opposite side. They say sunshine and rain. You feel me? Now that's the opposite side. But it's on the same line. You see, now you understand just a little bit of what I'm trying to get to you. So you can always change that. Your negative experience can be actually turned into a positive. Because you're starting off on a positive. You got to vibrate high. Can't explain it to you because it's just another thing. That's a whole other episode of mental gymnastics that you have to go through. You know what I'm saying? And I believe I mastered that. So I can pull into others with that. You feel me? Let me shake them loose. Let me eat for it. Shake them dreads. You know what I'm saying? Maybe bring back Nuck if you book. Nah, I kid, I kid. Now that was some negative music, but that turn you up real quick. You know, I gotta have a little fun. You see what I'm saying right there? You bring that from within. Nobody ain't gonna give you that unless you operating on the same page and you surround yourself by those type of people, by that type of energy. Because energy is contagious and repulsive. You see what I'm saying? Same line. Contagious, repulsive. You know what I mean? Or attraction, repulse. It's the same thing. Contagious is something you can get. Repulsive is something you can deflect. You know? But like I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. When you go out and have fun, have you ever heard of blind strippers before? I mean, I don't be in the strip like that, man. I got burnt at the strip one time. Hey, that's a whole nother story, but I'm just telling you now. You know, I don't get regular strippers money like that, but I'll drop a couple dollars on a blind stripper. Why would I? Why would I? See, you see what I'm saying? Now, hey, let's break it down. Why would I? Message. Message. You know, why would I? Because that's something I enjoy. That person now, blind stripper has a negative connotation on it. Why? You don't think a stripper can strip blind? Why you worried about it? It took that stripper, that blind stripper, to get up, come to her job, place of work, and cut up for y'all out there. And you judging this girl here. You thinking about the wrong things and you at the strip. You thinking about a stripper being blind. No, you need to be thinking about cheek to cheek, slapping, you know what I mean? The pole, she on, God, dog, that's just something else, and she blind. But you mess around and tell the masses it's a negative thing that she blind. But you don't know what that person went through to get up and do that stuff, to still perform for a crowd of people. But yet, I guarantee you that person ain't letting man outside forces bother them. Cause guess what? They still still pressing the pole, going all the way to the roof, to the motherfucking floor. There's nothing negative about that. It's all about your perception, how you look, and choose what you want to do. Why most people will fight that battle. Oh look, she negative. Oh she blind. Excuse me, she blind. Oh, how she supposed to do that? Oh, how she get a stripper job? She blind. How that? Look. You asking all the wrong motherfucking questions, y'all. Tighten up. I'll be damned if I be bombarded by some questions like how I do that. Don't worry about how I do that. Why you here? What you here for a good time? Then why you worried about the wrong shit? You see what I'm saying? How your positivity can easily be transferred to the negative side. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Enjoy a blind booty shaking. Throw a couple dollars on there. Do a little extra. You know what I'm saying? Cause she being extra, you do a little extra. Pour into the cup of positivity. Be positive. Go over there and pour into another cup. Cause it's only gonna make the whole better. But if you got people that's always entertaining the bullshit, and I can be with you in all your bullshit. I'ma be with you in all your bullshit. No, I'm not. Psych. I entertain a lot of stuff, man. But you know, I don't impose myself. But if I can't deal with that bullshit, guess what I'm gonna happily do? Remove myself. It ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. Removing yourself from a situation, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, don't get me wrong, you can fight for any situation you want to. But what to the detriment of what? To the detriment of what, people? I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds. To the detriment of what? How long would you sit there and let your positivity drain away? Look, you see what I'm saying? All right, thank you. Because you shouldn't. You shouldn't. It should be understanding that if a person can't understand the path and helping you protect your positivity, maybe they're not enough for you. Now, discussions is good. Excuse me. Discussions is always good. Hold on. Y'all ain't ready for it. Let me take my. I got that drink in my cup. I got that drink in my cup. My cup. Hey, shout out to Orange Soda. Shout out to Orange Soda. Shout out to everybody who called. Who called a Kool-Aid soda the color of, not the name, but they call it the color of. What's that red stuff? Red drink. It ain't cherry, it ain't strawberry, it's the red. It ain't orange juice, it ain't orange soda, it's orange drink, it's Sunny D. I'm just saying. And then, hey, for all y'all people that's embarrassed about the bedroom stuff, a lot of people put negativity on toys in the bedroom. Grow up. Grow the fuck up. Negative things, people like to make everything negative. You know what I'm saying? It's not negative to have things. It's not negative to do things. You gotta be in a positive mindset. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's only an application, an extension of pleasure with you and your partner. It's nothing negative. People are turned all the way off by trying to enjoy simple pleasures in life because they feel other things bother them. No, protect your peace. If you don't like that stuff, guess what? Have a discussion. Be mature about this stuff. Explain why that's hurting your positivity. Explain why that's not helping your partner protect themselves. Hey, there may be other methods to go by. You know what I mean? However, negative connotations on things like it's simple. I'm gonna group it up. It's generalizing for the topic right here. Negativity, fetishes. That's what it is. Blind stripper is a fetish. Toys in the bedroom is fetish. Hey, I like feet. You gotta have nice feet for me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got my toes fucked up. I got football feet. But guess what? I rock them things in the sand. Ain't nothing you gonna tell me. I feel good. But I like another pair of feet because my feet bad. How about that? What you gonna say about that? Your boy like feet. And why you heard about it? See, there you go. All I'm just trying to do is break down and get it to the simplicity of the root of the negativity on that line to change the frequency to a positive side. You see what I'm saying? Now, why you thinking about that? Because what? Like for instance, what's your girl? What's your girl? Sweetie Red, the booty hole brown chick. Shout out to the song Fire. Fire little hit for the female. Just the line, just the line. You know, hey, get crunk off of it. But she went to a school to help support the school that she came from. They made it bad. They made it bad. Like, oh, the girl out here singing the song for the high school. She ain't saying nothing for the high school. She supported it. But you see how she doing something positive, but people worried about the wrong thing because she made a song. Okay, a lot of people make a damn song. But guess what? They still supported where they came from. Look at the positive of it. Look at what she's doing. She made that song to gain garners, get views, gain money to help support the neighborhood she came from. Simple as that. But motherfuckers like Joe Schmo, little motherfucker like Susie Q come out of, oh well, why did she go to the school and she did it? Why you worried about why she went to the school because she a rapper? If you gonna really worry about why she went to school, look at the cause of it. But that's what I'm just saying. People like to get in other people's business for no reason with the intent of non-constructive criticism, not to have a discussion amongst mature people because they perceive something to be negative when something can be totally positive. Stay in your mind. Mind yours. Mind your business and let the business that yours mind. Something like that, I think. I think so. I think it's like that. You know what I mean? And you know what? Now, I will say I heard this here before, and it's nasty. It is nasty. And I can't, I ain't even going to. I ain't going to hold you. It ain't nothing positive about that one. Hey, women, please don't do this. vabbing. What I don't know what vabbing. I can't find nothing about that that's positive. That's negative. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can look it up. Vabbing. I'm. Mm-mm. I tried, but even sometimes I be lost for words because it's just nasty. It's just nasty. But the positive of it is self care. Because why would I care about what you're doing? You see what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to put your own juices on your neck because it's a pheromone, by all means. That make you feel good, make you be confident when you step out your house, by all means. Wipe your butt on your neck, wipe your, wipe your butt under your armpits. I mean, I hope it works for you. I hope it works for you. But I mean, they probably, you probably caught some groupers off of that. So I ain't even gonna hate on that one. I ain't even. But as long as whatever you do with yourself give you the confidence to step out your house, that's amazing. You should ride that. Don't worry about what somebody else thinks, especially if you're gonna put it out there. Just put it out there. I had a great conversation, like on a positive aspect on what I like to do. Even you can have these conversations. Find people in your circle to have these conversations with. Because at the end of the day, you still gonna rock out on your own journey. However, it's good to have these type of discussions. Because on the positive side, I got a bunch of content and stuff that I want to be positive with and put out. But the aspect of why, you know what I'm saying? The aspect of why would you do things, even if it is positive, because you're gonna get some resistance. And the negative part of that is it's not even putting it out there, it's the overthinking, worrying about something else that you shouldn't have to worry about, that you shouldn't be worried about. You should be self-focused to be able to garnish that positivity to give to others. So do what you want to do. Don't worry about who worry about you. Because guess what? Being worried about you don't change the damn thing you doing, does it? I'd be damn. It don't. Exactly. So even if you have to ignore somebody, tighten them up by actually approaching them and asking the reasons, do it. It's for your peace of mind. It's for your protection. But that's why I say choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? Really choose your battles. And go for what you want to go for. Never let somebody else's perception, never let somebody else outside that don't have nothing to do with you concern themselves with you. And that applies to every aspect of how you move. Morning, night, afternoon, spring, summer, fall. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Man, y'all got that? I got it. I got it. Yeah, you know. But it's just a lot of things. And when you bring yourself out in the world, not only is your energy affecting people on the micro, it can affect the macro as well. Because if you come and walk in a room, everybody, everybody on 10, and you come in on a 5, why your energy that low? Because I ain't gonna even ask you, but I'm just look at you and not be bothered with you. I ain't about to let your actions and your energy pull down a group. But people come in and pull down a group intentionally. Intentionally. And that's when you as an individual have to step back. Step back and not let that get to you. Step back and deflect, reflect to gain your positivity. Especially if you don't know how to combat or you especially don't know how to protect your energy while in the vicinity of a negative energy person. Because I'm going to be honest with you, there's a lot of energy vampires out there, y'all. A lot of them. Whatever you do to get through, to protect your shit, do it. You know what I mean? Talk to yourself. Read a book. Listen to music. Think. Get back your, try to take back and command your energy to be like that. Don't get me wrong. It's a process. But it's only a process that you can go through. Ain't no process somebody else can do for you. As long as you're aware of that process, you can always garnish the change to be a positive person versus coming in with a negative aspect. Change your point of view. Don't let people make your point of view. A lot of people let people make their point of views for them, and then they don't know how to react or go off of that. Now you got this negative energy point of view when you could have been thinking another way. Like the easiest, simple thing. I can versus I can't. Drop. You know what I mean? Drop. I can because I can't. And I'm gonna be honest with you, in this world today, negativity needs a reset button. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know? Like I had a couple situations myself. But the fact that I don't mind having a discussion if need be, and I choose my battles wisely, it ain't no point. You know, it ain't no point. I choose my battle wisely because I know my cup full. So I don't want I don't entertain what doesn't serve me. Like everybody got their own path and we might converge, but in the day, guess what? You might diverge from the path as well. Not everybody meant to go, and not everybody gonna go with you, but people are gonna be on the same boat like a cruise. We all going to the Bahamas right now. But when we get off the boat, guess what? That person going that way and I'm going that way. But our paths did join. You see what I'm saying? And just because your paths join don't mean it's all berries and berries and peaches. The berries and peaches, man. Hey, man, y'all remember when they put negative kind of a negative picture on monkeys because they talk about the monkeypox. It is perplexing to me in my own mind that people people will find the smallest things to bicker and complain about when they got all the things in the world in front of them to be positive about, to talk great about. You know what I mean? It's like, why your topic of a conversation is off rip negative? And I'm gonna tell you how I approach everybody. Hey, before I entertain and go with people, I ask how your energy is whole time. Whole time, how your energy today? Because if your energy ain't near where mine at, I speak to you. I give you all types of advice. I listen to you, but I'm not about to share my energy with you. I gotta show you versus giving you. And when people turn receptive to it, I'm open. I'm open. But when I give it out and people be or come with the negative, I'm still all ears, but I'm protecting my energy. I'm not going to agree or entertain with it, but I'm there as a positive pillar, a strong pillar to hear you. You know what I mean? To give you some constructive advice. See what I said right there? See? Look. Y'all didn't catch that, did you? I said, I'm going to listen to you. And I'm going to give you what? Constructive advice, not constructive criticism. See what I'm saying? It's the spectrum. Spectrum. It makes a big difference. It makes a big difference. Even though the normal word people would say is criticize. You know what I mean? But criticize hold a negative tone. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of thinking people should start trying to build. That's the type of thinking that you need to wrap yourself around as a person, as an individual, so you can give to the mass. You need to affect your negativity to the positivity on a micro level and to be able to affect the macro. You can't be the verse opposite. It can't be the verse opposite. Because you're never going to get to the macro if you can't figure out the minutia of the stuff. You can't figure out the micro way to do it. Because the smallest things have the biggest impact on the bigger picture. Yes, you got to have a vision of the bigger picture. I always do. But I know that those small details or finite details is what's going to carry you. Those are the gold. Those are the things that you want to get along the way in your journey and destination. That's what's going to help you vibe through. You feel me? That's going to help you vibe through, y'all. You feel me? It's all about the way you carry your energy in yourself. I'm just being straight up honest with you, you know? You gotta have a vision for it. And it's just like, and it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be motherfucking tough. You know? I'm just saying. But guess what? It's gonna feel good when you accomplish a feat. You know? It's gonna be feel good. And that's the crux of it, you know? And I've been over here sage mode in my commie house looking like Roshi, you know? Just find your peace. It's at the end of the day you gotta find your peace. Find your peace so where you can move like that consistently. Everybody gonna have their bad days. I'm just saying. Everybody gonna have their bad days. But even on your bad day, you need to try to drum it up. You have to drum it up for your own sake and yourself. And you ain't gonna find it outside. So if you can't drum it up for yourself, do not look for it outside. Because all they do is that's like it's gonna be triple that. Because two negatives make a positive, so you gotta add another negative on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a math person, so I don't know how that equation exactly works. But I think I'm right on a little bit. I mean, y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? If you don't, I don't care. You gonna have to, hey, you gonna get it if you get it. If you ain't gonna get it, you ain't gonna get it. But the understanding is there. You gotta give yourself grace. You gotta be able to give other people grace. You know what I'm saying? Patience is a damn superpower. Giving grace is the way to gain patience. Y'all follow me? You follow me? You follow me? Giving grace is a way to pave. Oh, excuse me, say it. Giving grace is a way to pave the way. Pave the way for that. You know what I mean? Like patience and giving grace is going to help amplify your positivity because you're taking a step back. You're taking a step back. The expectations, like I said earlier, the expectations of others for myself and how I move with that. If I don't know you as a person, I'm gonna be real with everybody. My expectations of y'all is low. There's a couple of reasons why, but that'll be another episode, and I can give y'all insight to how I think and how my mind and how I carry myself type of deal. But that'll be down the line. We gonna get to know. Hey, you gotta still play me in a couple card games, shawty. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta feel me on the card table. You know what I mean? Hold on, my my plug came out. I don't want to lose y'all like that. And I'm gonna keep it live. I ain't gonna cut it. This is unedited feeling. You feel me? Unedited feeling. But like I was saying, if I don't know you, it ain't nothing against you. Ain't nothing. No, it's just how I decide to protect my peace moving forward. My expectation of somebody I do not know, I'm walking or any kind of interaction I'm having with anybody that I don't know. I'm not like they do when you dunk on them up, when you dunk on them motherfucker, you be like, you small boy. You know, that's my expectations. That's why I be dunking on expectations. Get out of here. Do the Hyman on that. Expectations low. Cause I ain't about to let you control what I do. However, even though my expectations low, guess what that allows me to do? It allows me to give grace. Yes. It allows me to give grace. A lot of people don't give grace to people. Because guess what? Most of the people really don't give a damn what you're doing. They be in their own world. People get pissed off because I spoke and the motherfucker ain't speak. Don't get me wrong. I'm still ignorant sometimes. I vibrate low sometimes, you know. But I acknowledge that I vibrate low. I ask my inner self for permission to vibrate low. You see what I'm saying? That's how positive my energy is. I have to ask my inner self for me to vibrate low so I can get one off. Still ignorant sometimes. And I can admit that, but the fact that I accountable and I can admit that, you can make that change. You can. Just self-awareness of it. But you gotta allow other people to have grace. And when you allow people to have grace, that unlocks that superpower within you of patience. Of patience. Because you're not bothered, you're not trying to be forceful. You ain't gotta change how you is as a person. You can still be aggressive. You can still be a dominant person. Not a lot of people chill like cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm saying I'm cool. I can vibe out to anything. I'm a controlled chaos person. I always keep my sword in the sword it's sheathed in the scabbard. You never know, but it's there. But I'm cool because I allow grace. I'm cool because the grace that I allow helps me garnish the patience needed to give these people understanding. And I want to give y'all that type of understanding. This world is a fucked up place. As soon as you step out your door, there's something going on. Somebody might shoot a bird at you. What you gonna do? Are you gonna entertain it? Are you really gonna run downstairs and fight a bitch? Are you gonna choke a bitch? Do Wayne Brady have to choke a bitch? No, you're not gonna do none of that. And if you are, more power to you. But the fact that you even going down that lane, look, you stepped out of house of positivity. You stepped out your sanctuary. Somebody you don't know, you gave power to. You gave power. It ain't worth that. It ain't worth your time. It ain't worth your energy. None of that. The fact that so you stepped out and that type of situation happened, now guess what? Your whole day wrecked. You can lie to me right now and say it ain't. And if it ain't, I have more power to you. That means you're aware, and that means you know how to go back and forth through that radio frequency from negative to positive. You know how to slide on that frequency. But that means you chose the wrong battle because you let the first thing out the door start it. You see what I'm saying? You should listen to the birds when you walking out the door. Whoever worried about you when you walking out the door, look, they ain't happy with themselves. Let's keep it 10K. They ain't happy with themselves. Sometimes you gotta let people be and just move. Cause guess what? In all sense of things, when you move, people watching. Believe it or not, people are watching. Like 2 Chainz said, I can get it there cause the Fed watching. I don't give a hell if the Fed's watching. But guess what? Everybody watching how you move, believe it or not. How you carry yourself, how you is. Your actions gonna speak for themselves. That's why I'm a behavioral person. You might be talking, but your body language telling me different. Give it some time. Give it some time. Give people grace so you can gain the patience. You can gain the patience attribute. You can level up with the patience attribute because you giving people grace left and right. They ain't got nothing, and you protecting your peace. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta match. You ain't gotta match energy with energy all the time. Why? Why Sway? Hit him with the, cause I want to. Cause you want to. Oh hell, there you go, cause you want to. Cool. You have all right to make that decision because you want to. But now you know you just looking like a fool. Now you putting unnecessary energy into somebody else instead of pouring into yourself. No wonder your ass thirsty. What you thirsty for? What you thirsty for, gossip? You better take your ass back to the kitchen to grab a bottle of water, goddammit. Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense. Sometimes when you give yourself patience, when you unlock that, people are going to press that. Challenges are going to come to press your patience, but you got to remember grace, giving, patience. There you go. You just gotta walk with that. You gotta walk with that. You gotta be okay with people not being okay with how you move. You gotta be okay with not being in other people's business. You gotta be okay with those type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, understand, understand that. Or let me say this. I'm gonna start speaking how I normally speak. I'm gonna speak how I speak when I'm out. Understand this thing. Be yourself, but protect yourself. Nobody else ain't gonna protect you. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't talking necessarily family wise. I'm talking about energy wise, your personal wise. Some people might have your best interest in, but you got to be able to protect your own energy first before somebody can help you protect your energy. Now, people can help you protect your energy by offering ways and offering different things, but ultimately, that person is not closing your eyes. That person isn't walking in your shoes. That person isn't at the same place you at. Well, you might, if you dating and you going out, y'all might be, it is what it is. But y'all understand the grits of where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? You got the bacon, eggs, and grits, corned beef hash. Y'all understand the meat and potatoes I'm getting to. Positivity, man, from yourself within. And I'm positive enough. If y'all ever come up on my table and pull up, I'm whooping all y'all ass in some tongue, speed, rummy. Ask about me. Your boy named Travel on those type of things. But see, look, when you come in, I'm inviting you to that good energy. You're not coming in on that negative end. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna talk some shit. I'm quiet. But when you challenge me to something I like to do, game on. Game on. I'm talking shit. Hey, camaraderie out the window. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna dap you up. I'm gonna dap you up because we on good energy. Even though you competing with people, it ain't gotta be negative. Everything in a competition. Everything it can be competition, but you also cooperating. I meant to say cooperating. You cooperating because at the end of the day, that builds foundation for good energy when somebody like-minded, somebody in that same sense. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be war all the time. You can have a high octane energy that still radiate positivity, even when it can be intense. You know why? Funny story. Brother-in-law, funny as hell. We all chilling. I'm vibing with the fam at the bar. We scooping up at the V-Dub, cooling. This guy here going off at the bar, cussing all this, talking about some football. You would think that thing about to go down. You be like, hey, it's about to go down. Kevin Hart was, I ain't Kevin Hart was, I tried. It's about to go down. But that man, we cussing, laughing, cutting people off when they speaking to get your word off. But you would think it was hostile. No. It was all good and fun. It's the intention behind how you doing these things. Intention matters. Your intention creates the frequency of what you trying to do, what you trying to garnish, what you trying to obtain from yourself. And I'm just saying, you only gonna be able you only gonna be able to you only gonna be able to derive it from yourself. You know what I mean? Hey man, and at the end of the day, I am a creator. I am my creator's creator. So that being said, I don't even like to say I believe. I truthfully think everybody are all creators, regardless of how you're looking at the word. The word, I'm not looking at it in building or something, but what I mean is you can manifest, you can create, you have the ability to create the reality you want, the positivity you want with your mind. If you have to listen to music before you get out, listen to music. If you have to cook, cook. If you have to watch TV, watch TV. Derive your energy how you derive your energy, but don't let nobody take your energy. You heard me? Shoot. That being said, man, I do appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? Hey, there's a wise word in Sam Cool Book of Proverbs. Sam Cool Book of Proverbs. I'm gonna leave y'all with something good here. Short and sweet. In the Sam Cool Book of Proverbs, number 1111. Synchronicity. 1111. In the random game of life, optimism is the key to the treasure. Think about it. It's the curve. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Evelyn, should we give them something? Let me see if I can give them something. Hey, we're going to vibe out, man. If you made it this far, thank you for tuning in. Normally, I put this type of stuff on the corner, but you got to check out Spotify, my podcast. Hey, my YouTube, The Curb. You can go to YouTube at The Curb 211. You can go on the podcast, Spotify. I'm on Spotify. I got to fix up some of my RSS feeds, but you can definitely go to Spotify, check it out. I'm going to be popping up on there some more. Because guess what? Like I said, I've been in sage mode, trying to gain my positivity and hone that in. And sometimes you have to recharge yourself. You have to recharge yourself. Sometimes you have to recharge your battery. You can't do that with nobody. Only you can do that. Think about it. What I'm going to do, just let it vibe out, y'all. We're going to vibe out for the last couple minutes. At the same time, if I feel it, I'm going to bust a freestyle for you on the topic of choice. Positivity. Ha, sight. Hey, it's the curve. Peace.